Guys, I got a new Star Trek shirt. It's Quark's Bar and it's special for DS9. Now I'm not only going to be using this shirt for DS9, I also have my blue one. I'm going to be alternating between this one and my blue one, but I finally have my own DS9 specific shirt. And hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are checking out 2 more Star Trek Deep Space Nine episodes, this time with episode 14 of season 1 called Progress, and then we are heading into episode 15 of season 1, which is If Wishes Were Horses, which I've heard a lot about. A lot of people said this one was also a very bad episode. As you can see, I'm in a different room than all of the other DS9 episodes so far. This is my actual home. I am back for a little vacation, if you will, and my beautiful dog Huxley is sleeping on the bed. She's a massive Star Trek fan, so she's really excited to be watching Deep Space Nine with us today. And say hello to her in the comments if you can. She really would appreciate it. I've been really loving my Star Trek Deep Space Nine journey so far. I've not really thought there has been a bad episode. I've actually enjoyed every episode so far. Even Move Along Home I enjoyed to some extent. So I'm really excited to see where the show goes from here. We're almost at Duet, which is a very hyped episode for us. And I'm really excited to see If Wishes Were Horses because people have been saying that that is just as bad as Move Along Home. So I'm really excited to check it out. And before we get in this reaction, if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions and early access reactions to every single DS9 episode that comes out up to 3 weeks early, which means on Patreon, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm already at Duet. I finished season 1 and I'm about to head into season 2. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Oh, by the way, if you subscribe to the Patreon, there's also exclusive Star Trek merch for the channel. Thank you so much if you check it out. Bye. Okay, let's get into this first episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to season 1, episode 14 of Deep Space Nine, Progress.
Thought I told you to cancel that.
Oh my god, I love Nog.
Supposed to do with 5.
Oh, we have Quark straight away.
Kardashian food in here. Ever.
Is Nog embarrassed by his father?
It's game over. Jake, I'm getting that tingling in the lobes.
Oh, he's got good business sense.
Maybe 4 or 5 bars? I thought you were talking about yamuk sauce.
Yeah, he was, but he changed it.
Bajor is about to commence its first large-scale energy transfer.
Oh, that's cool.
Normal standby mode.
Oh, I take it then we're not expecting any surprises.
Well, you should always expect one.
Then you do.
Minister Turan, these people are professionals.
Why does Kira's hair look extra spiky today? She looks like a porcupine. These past few episodes, they've all been leaving the space station and been exploring everything else, and it's been so cool.
Just comes over to me and invites me for dinner. Grid Square 12 Delta reads clear of life forms.
Hold on, did she just talk about Mord? Did she just say Mord?
Beginning scan of Grid Square 15 Delta.
Did Frank come over to her and ask her out for dinner? 7
or 8 little wiry hairs that come out of his forehead.
Don't say they're attractive.
Ooh, they make him look kind of cute.
No, I don't ever want someone to say Frank is cute, guys.
Delta. Could be one of the project thermologists.
But he is a little cute, isn't he? A little cutie pie.
Well, I better beam down there. Take a look around.
Ready to transport.
I won't be long.
Well, that's what you say. It's not very welcoming, this moon. You know, this is the first time that Huxley's gonna hear this theme song, so everyone be at peace while Huxley listens to this. She can fall asleep to this theme song. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Yes, let's go. I'm so excited. Huxley, you excited for this episode? She is. She's excited.
Problem is they don't like uniforms.
This is on the moon, right? So maybe they don't like Bajor.
Does that mean I can come in?
No. No, I don't like uniforms.
This guy looks like Anthony Hopkins. It's not, but it looks like him.
I'd rather you didn't call me girl.
Fair enough.
Obviously, you were overlooked in the general evacuation. I gotta get you out of here.
We'll talk about that over supper.
He's not leaving. This is his home. So, are they like destroying homes for this project or something? Like, what's going on?
You're trying to buy some yamuk sauce from me, boy. You're wasting your time. I'm not carrying any.
We're not buying.
We're selling.
We're selling.
Oh, yeah.
And they could be yours for, say, 5 bars of gold pressed latinum.
Is that a good deal? Oh, never mind.
We were counting on latinum. Hold on. What would you trade?
Yeah.
Self-sealing stem bolts?
Top grade merchandise. You won't find a
What even
better
is that?
stem bolt in this sector.
I want a stem bolt.
Dog, are you sure? What are we going to do with Stembo?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll meet you at Cargo Bay 9 at 2100 hours. We'll make the trade then.
They better get the sauce. They don't actually have it yet.
I have a better question. How do we get your uncle's yamak sauce?
Yeah, that is a better question, Jake. Thank you very much. Nog is thinking 8 steps ahead, but he hasn't even thought of the first step yet.
You wouldn't want to eat your roots hard now, would you?
I'm in no hurry.
Poor Dax up there. I bet this guy's gonna stay. Even at the end, he's gonna stay. Or they're gonna call off whatever they're doing to save these people or something. I don't know.
They don't talk at all. The Cardassians took care of that.
Oh, what?
Get out the plates and utensils like a good girl, would you? That cupboard, right?
Why is he talking to her like that?
You know, you look real good even from this angle.
Oh my god, this guy's a little weird, don't you think?
You're trying to make me mad.
Yeah, okay, he is. He is, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Nerys.
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 That's such a nice name.
When I escaped from a Cardassian labor camp on your precious Bajor.
What we're trying to create now.
Yeah, I don't think he's leaving ever.
If I leave here, I'll die. So I'd rather die here.
Aww. You think Kira's gonna have to come to accept that he's not gonna leave? Again, I want to stay in that little farmhouse. It's so cute, and I really like that scene. Oh! It's Freak! Let's go!
Is it okay if I stack them on top of the yamak sauce? If I can reach that high?
Please don't talk to me about yamak sauce.
Quirk's so done at the yamak sauce. This woman in the purple is like, who is this kid? Why is he at the bar?
Whatever I need to start building a life here.
You overpowered the crew yourself?
Yeah, how? Or with your friends?
Tighten up my waist belt another notch, and that way my belly didn't know that it was shrinking.
Excuse me?
Fair enough. That's a good thing to know.
Let me finish.
I assume you found some food before you ran out of belt notches.
Are you telling a story or mine?
Kira's not really good at listening to stories. She just wants the facts.
Clay, what I do is just grind it up in my teeth. That way it
Oh.
enriches the soil.
Oh, you know what? Tastes probably amazing.
What weapons they had, we didn't stand a chance against them.
How'd you beat him then?
Well, we beat them because
Yeah.
we hung on like fanatics.
Persistence.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to finish up that kiln. Then I can...
He's really good at postponing things, you know? Whenever Kira wants to talk to him about something, he's like, I need to do this.
The Cardassians probably told you you didn't stand a chance either. Did you surrender?
No.
He has this fighting spirit in him. Is this the stuff?
So that's a stem bolt. A self.
Oh, they got the stem bolt.
You can't get a better stem bolt in the sector. And
What do you even do with them, though?
stem bolts.
He sure needs a lot of them.
It's top grade merchandise. You can't.
Jake, man.
The usual.
Well, you know. Why does anybody use self?
They're trying to get O'Brien to say something.
Then how do you know they're self-sealing?
I read it. Here on the manifest pad.
Ah, O'Brien actually knows nothing. What do you even do? I've never heard of a stem bolt before.
I would have bet anything that he would have known
You
what
could
they
throw
were.
it at someone. That's a good use.
Bajoran who ordered them in the first place. His name's gotta be on the shipping codes.
Yeah, but he's gonna be mad that he doesn't have his stem bolts because he couldn't pay up.
You think he'll be mad that we have his stem bolts? He couldn't afford them, remember?
He'll still be mad.
We'll offer to sell them to him at a discount.
Oh, you know what? He's got a good brain for business, Nog. He's got a noggin for business. No, sorry, that one fell apart in my head.
Not a thing, believe me.
Would a postponement help?
Give us time to work something out with him.
If you postponed it until he died, then sure.
And tap the core using phased energy retrieval.
I thought we'd agreed phased energy retrieval would take too long.
Yeah, but it's safe.
Time to be more delicate, but we don't.
So instead we'll act like Cardassians.
Easy, Major.
No, she has a point.
It won't be necessary.
So now she really has to try and convince him.
Mullibok?
She brought backup too.
They don't speak. They're very frightened of uniforms. Understood?
Understood, Major.
And their uniforms look like Cardassian uniforms, like the colors.
You sent those 2 uniforms after Baltram and Keenan.
That's right. Doing what has to be done.
Ooh, door slammed in your face, Kira.
Be by yourself if you want to. That's fine. Take some seeds with you for those terrible...
Yeah, but it's not his home.
It can never figure out what it really wants to do, and that can be very confusing, believe me.
You know, eventually you're...
Sounds like Kira at the moment.
You know what I finally said that, Melgorian? I said, fellas, deal with it yourselves.
Yourselves. They look at each other. Like the two heads look at each other.
Bomb implement, and she attacked me from behind. Let her go! Stay back!
Oh my god. Oh, he's a fighter. Oh, I believe he could take on 6 Cardassians now. What? 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 Is he dead?
Move!
That guy just shot. No, I guess he attacked his friend, his colleague, I guess, but still, he was so sweet.
If I had any latinum, I'd already have the bolts. Would you consider an exchange?
Another exchange.
I can't hear you. Can I interest you in a piece of land?
Land is good.
Dude, a piece of land.
7 sounds good. First yamak sauce, then...
Yeah, but where is the land as well?
We're getting closer, I can feel it. You can? I think so.
Do we have a deal?
I don't know if I trust Jake.
By 1,200 hours.
You just bought yourself some stem bolts. Land.
Dude, Jake...
Dirt.
Jake has made these deals, you know? Like, Nock has only wanted the gold, the pressed platinum. But Jake is like, no, let's exchange. You know what I mean?
A phaser blast, which punctured your peritoneum.
Oh god, he's not dead. Okay, thank you, Star Trek.
He refuses to leave.
Now Bashir knows the pain of his refusals.
Well, he needs close attention.
I'll be here.
There's no medical facility.
Oh, whoa, she took off her uniform. She's about to work on the farm. It's a nice shirt she's wearing underneath the uniform, actually.
Gerardo, at your request.
But, sir, that isn't true.
Yeah, but it's gonna save her for a bit. It's gonna give her some time.
Commander, I'd advise that Major Kira remain on Girardeau for humanitarian reasons.
The next day or two.
For the next day or two, sir.
Doctor, I'll consider that request. Dismissed.
Dude, I love Cisco. He's still trying to help Kira, even though he can't quite understand what she's doing. Maybe he can understand, actually. You never know.
What are you so angry about?
I don't really know.
She's so conflicted. She's like the two heads.
Most gnarled and battered old tree I'd ever seen. Even the
That's
birds
a
stayed
beautiful
away
tree.
from it.
Oh. Oh, wow. It must be ugly then.
Big, selfish, annoying.
Nasty.
Nasty. Nasty old tree.
The old man's like, I love this story.
A lot.
This tree sounds like someone familiar.
Major, either I'm coming down or you're coming up.
He doesn't have much faith in you, does he?
No, I think Cisco does.
You know you're causing a lot of trouble.
I can't tell you how delighted I am to...
His smile. He's so mischievous.
Why don't you tell him the story about your tree?
Be quiet.
There was this big, ugly tree.
Go on.
Never mind.
Cisco like dared him to finish his story. Go on. Do it. Finish the story.
Stand, you're used to sympathizing with the underdog. You spent your life fighting to overcome impossible odds just...
Cisco understands.
But you have to realize something, Major. You're on the other side now.
Oh, Cisco bad. That was tough.
When I first met you, Major, I thought you were hostile and arrogant. But I was wrong. Bajor needs you. And I don't want you to be hurt.
Aw, Cisco.
Thank you.
Dude, Cisco is so good at these pep talks.
Not just the bad dreams, bad memories. I didn't say anything, did I?
No.
He's like, I didn't say that I robbed a bank or anything when I was younger, did I?
Bring the chair over here. Well, are you my nurse or not?
You're gonna sleep on the chair? At least give Kira a pillow for her head or something. Did they make the trade?
It's not dirt, it's land. What are we supposed to do with this land?
Yeah, so fair.
You can build things on land. You can't build anything without bolts.
We both have a point.
The No-J Consortium. No. Never heard of it.
The No-J Consortium? Oh my god, Odo's trying to find them.
Facility on a strip of land owned by 4 different people.
Oh.
J Consortium.
You mean the government can't build without that one piece of land?
Apparently.
Really? And they're gonna offer so much?
And you think I'm part of this?
Oh my god. Look who it is. Right in front of the camera. It's Frank. It's Morn. Whatever you want to call him.
I have a business opportunity that might interest you.
Oh.
5 bars of gold-pressed latinum.
Oh my god. Dude, Quark's gonna be so proud. Oh, he's so proud. You see that? The shake of the head. He's like, oh, basically my son. Looks like he's good now. He's not ill anymore.
I can handle this. Go get something to eat.
There isn't time.
You're finally leaving?
Last one.
She helped you finish whatever this is.
It's finished.
Nothing to do but fire it up.
It's an oven or something? What is it? Oh, that would make such a good pizza oven. Don't you guys agree?
What's all this?
It's your stuff.
As long as that cottage is standing, I stay here.
A giant wrecking ball destroys the cottage.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my god, Kira. Oh my god. I am distraught. That was like a character to me, this pizza oven. She's gonna burn the cottage. She's actually gonna burn the cottage. This just went from a really happy day for him because he finished his pizza oven and now he's watching his whole home burn.
The time I've spent here with you has meant so much to me, but it's over.
You say you're my friend. Prove it. Use that weapon on me. If I leave here, I'll die.
No, you won't. I won't let you. Two to beam up.
Is this the end? This is such a sad ending if this is the end. Are you serious? Are you absolutely... We better see this old guy again, right? We have to. Are you absolutely... That was a sad ending. It was a good ending, but a sad ending. You know what I mean? Just because it's a good ending doesn't mean it has to be happy. What the heck? What the heck, DS9? What the heck, DS9? And that was my reaction to Progress, episode 14 of season 1 of Star Trek DS9. Again, a lot of people have been commenting on the episodes and my numbering of episodes throughout the season. I don't know if my video explaining it has actually reached YouTube yet, but just in case it has and people missed it and stuff, and you're listening to this right now, I'm watching the episodes and I'm listing the episodes in the order that Netflix lists them. So for example, Netflix doesn't list Emissary as 2 episodes, it lists it as 1 episode, and so there are, I guess it is a 20 episode season, but on Netflix the DS9 season 1 is listed as a 19 episode season, so I'm going by the Netflix episode, I don't know, ranking of episodes, I guess, or listing of episodes, which is why maybe it's different from your DVD set or something, but it'll just be 1 episode off until season 2 arrives. Anyways, Progress was really good. I really enjoyed this episode. Everything on the farm was really sweet, it was really wholesome at times, it was really heartbreaking at other times. The ending of this episode was sad. It was a good ending because the guy is going to live, and like the old guy is going to live. Kira gets her job. They can tap the moon and create this energy stuff for all of Bajor, or Bajor, I should say, not Bajor like in TNG, Bajor, like pronounce the Jor really hard for some reason in DS9. But you know, everything works out in the end, but it is still a sad ending because the old guy still, at the last moments of this episode, refuses to leave. He looks Kira in the eye and says, use your weapon on me. You know what I mean? And oh, that hurts. And then you can see Kira, she's tearing up. She doesn't want to do what she wants to do, but she has to do it to save his life, to save her career and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of like an upsetting ending to the episode, because even though it was a good ending where everyone kind of gets everything except for the old guy, you know, it's still kind of upsetting because Kira didn't manage to change the guy's mind. The guy still believes that he's going to die. The guy has to forcefully leave his home without wanting to leave his home, and Kira has to be the one to do that, even though that she became friends with the old guy. You know what I mean? She still has to almost betray him, burn his home, destroy his flippin' pizza oven, which they were building this whole... I don't think it was actually a pizza oven, but I forget what it actually was. It was like a furnace or something, but I'm gonna call it a pizza oven because I think you could make a really good margarita pizza in that furnace. But you know, they destroy it, which they were building the whole episode. I was like, come on. I was really looking forward to seeing what it was gonna look like, and it was done, and it's done for about 3 seconds and then destroy it. Come on, Kira. But yeah, she did things that she didn't want to do in order to save this old man's life, and it was a really tough decision for her. And the old man, I don't know if she'll ever get forgiveness from him. I don't know if she'll ever get the satisfaction of being his friend again. I don't know if he'll ever get over what she did, but she did save him, you know what I mean? And so that was a really heartbreaking but good ending. It was like these two emotions that were both together, you know? It was a tough ending. That was one of the tougher endings of Star Trek DS9. There have been a few so far in the first season, but that one was one where I was like, oh man, what the heck, Star Trek DS9? And if we get some more episodes like that in the future, like endings like that, it's gonna break my heart. But besides the A storyline with Kira and the old guy and Cisco beaming down onto the planet, which was so epic, his little speech about how her career isn't over yet, how her future hasn't been decided and stuff like that. He is really good at giving speeches. And then when he was like, and as a friend, I'm asking you, he was just really good in this episode. I really liked the way he handled the situation. And anyways, the B plot with Nog, who I tried to make a good noggin joke because noggin, but it didn't really work in this episode. But he does have a pretty big noggin if you think about it. Like Ferengis do have pretty big heads, but that's besides the point. Nog and Jake, they made No Jake or something, the No Jake continuum, which is pretty funny. They were trading up, and Jake was making all of these business choices, which I thought was really funny because Nog just wanted the money, right? Nog just wanted the gold press platinum, but then Jake would keep going, no, we can trade for this, and no, we can trade for this, and Nog would never like it, but he would agree with it, you know what I mean? And so I kind of felt bad for Nog because he wasn't getting what he wanted, and I was kind of worried. I was like, Jake, I don't know if Jake has the business sense of the Ferengi, but I think he was allowing Nog to grow because Nog was all money, but he wasn't kind of looking beyond that to see where other opportunities could present themselves eventually down the line if they trade. So I actually do think Jake and Nog work together really well in this episode for the progress of the trade. And I thought it was really nice at the end where Nog was super down and Jake was a little down too, but they were both kind of upset. You're like, it's land, but what are we gonna do with this land? Jake definitely more so like, yeah, we have land, and Nog more so like, what are we gonna do with this stupid dirt on the ground? But I really liked at the end where both of them kind of got their way, and Nog gets the gold press platinum and Jake gets the satisfaction of going, see, I told you this land was important, I told you this land would make us successful. And I really liked also that Quark, he looks so proud, you know what I mean? Like he shakes his head like he's disappointed, but that Quark is so proud of Nog and probably Jake, but even more proud of Nog to have this Ferengi instinct, this Ferengi business instinct that he was talking about earlier in this episode. We also get Dax. Morn apparently is trying to, hit on Dax a little bit. Come on, Frank. Like, what do you? When I say Frank, I think I'm just gonna interchange Frank and Morn from now on. By the way, just in case you're not aware. But I think it's really funny when Dax just like, those like 7 little spider leg hairs on the top of his head. He looks so cute. Like, I was like, I don't know if I'd go that far and call Frank cute. You know what I mean? But I thought that was pretty funny, and I hope we get more Frank's shenanigans in the future. Anyways, let's get into the next episode now, which is episode 15 of season 1. Hope you enjoy If Wishes Were Horses. I know I'm really excited for it because this is supposed to be a bad episode, so let's get into it right now.
Oh, but I don't accept gifts from the likes of you.
Who said anything about gifts? You pay.
You would have to pay.
Paying adequate attention to their real lives.
I could create a shape.
Why was that so philosophical all of a sudden?
You're disgusting.
It's a living.
Dude, in the background, it's my man Frank.
Players. You ever hear of Tris Speaker or Ted Williams?
No.
Try it. Go ahead.
I have no sense of smell.
What? Really?
To detect the scent of...
I wonder what Quark smells like. I actually bet he smells like cologne, like heavy cologne.
So I can use the same hollow generators.
Now you're still disgusting.
Till the day I die.
Dude, I love how proud Quark is to be disgusting.
You are constantly in my thoughts. I can't even...
Dude, Cheesy Bashir is back.
I can't even concentrate.
Cheesy Bashir is back.
Be concentrating just fine on the junior.
But cheese, that's what we can call him. But cheese.
You are a wonderful friend.
She said the F word.
A young doctor.
Young. Anything going on?
He is young.
And the messenger from the Queen.
Oh, she's back. She is back.
As they would never guess that his name was...
Oh, she's so cute.
Are you called, Jack? No, he answered.
He has a good Rumpelstiltskin voice.
Then perhaps your name is...
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Good night, little one. Sweet dreams.
She's shocked by the ending.
None of that. Good night, sweetheart.
I'm not tired. Oh, maybe I am. Me whenever I touch a bed.
Only if you're tucked in with me.
Oh, naturally.
Star Trek's getting saucy in this episode so far.
What is it, honey?
He's in my room.
What?
Sweetheart.
Wait, this is kind of
Just
creepy
make
though.
believe.
Can we get a horror Star Trek episode one day?
Well, don't look so distraught.
What the heck?
If you should need them.
That actually is Rumpelstiltskin in her room. He looks like an inverted earlobe, guys. Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Take her out of here.
What's wrong?
It's absolutely Rumpelstiltskin.
Let's go.
If wishes were horses,
Pity
but
you're sending.
Rumpelstiltskin ain't no horse, unless he's a really deformed horse.
Send a team to my quarters immediately.
On our way, Chief.
What is he doing? Why is he touching everything? Stop.
But you're not.
Don't say it. I don't like the sound of it, you know.
I don't like my own name.
Besides, I'm much too fast for you. And now, my good...
You can absolutely teleport.
Brian to Cisco.
Go ahead, Chief.
I have Rumpelstiltskin in my office.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Is this a famous baseball player?
Paul Sweet.
There has to be some form of hallucination or holographic stuff going on here. Everyone's gonna be seeing like their fairy tale or heroes or something like that, you know what I mean?
Jadzia.
Hello, Julian.
No, this isn't her.
Must be this Larosian virus that's been going around. How do you feel?
Yeah, she's like, he's like, this can't be happening.
Antipasto I had at lunch. Perhaps. I must be hallucinating. I have no good answer to that.
I have no good answer, so let's get naked.
This is not a joke, Julian.
We'll see.
This isn't the real Dax, is it?
A baseball player from the London Kings who's been dead for 200 years.
The London Kings?
Can't figure it out either.
I never heard of the London Kings.
Oh, fine. Now everyone knows my name.
Thor on emissions?
Here comes Dax.
I
Yes!
think we'd better ask.
I told you this wasn't the real Dax. Dude, DS9 is getting kind of crazy.
They all seem to be.
What the hell are they talking about, Ben?
Dude, why is holographic or, I don't know, fake Dax so horny?
Imagination, just as Buck came out of Jake's.
His imagination.
And Dax came out of his. That's a little embarrassing for Bashir. That's a little embarrassing.
What happened?
A subspace disruption? Maybe some kind of...
Someone's like taking your memories. Whoa, you see that? The effect? That was kind of cool. She walked behind herself. That's hard to do.
Got time for this.
Oh.
Constable, what do you need?
Are the environmental controls broken down?
Why is it snowing?
6 centimeters down here.
Bring in all available security, Odo. We're going to yellow alert.
Wait, so for like, if it was like Christmas or something, you could make like a Christmas episode with snow on DS9? That'd be so cool.
Whatever falls in there is just gone.
You were right. It is something.
It's like a black hole.
Class 4 probe ready.
Aye, sir.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Why is he lounging like that? Rumble, man. Rumble, stop touching things.
But now there's a Goonji jackdaw running loose around.
Looks like an emu or something.
Come along now. Come along. There we go.
Move along home. Move along home now.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh my god. It was Frank. I almost missed him.
Because you don't have an imagination. Don't ruin it for the rest of us.
Dude, what is Quark doing with these women?
The phenomenon is being investigated as we speak.
He quite likes it, Quark.
I'm surprised because every one of your customers is winning.
Oh, that's so true.
Cross.
No.
Their imaginations are running wild, but do you think the gold press platinum is also fake?
So, Brian, how are you coming with that probe, Chief?
Well,
have the subspace scanners programmed in less than an hour.
Honestly, just throw Rumpelstiltskin in it with like a little microphone.
In a way, I feel as if we've invaded your privacy. Thoughts that should remain private.
You know what? That was actually really mature from her, but I guess she is like 7 lives in.
She really is submissive, isn't she? Is that how you want me to be, you?
Oh my god.
I'm just not the cold fish you are. Cold.
There's about to be a Dax versus Dax fight.
Come on, Lieutenant, stop denying all those yearnings you feel.
Yearnings? She's like, what?
When the rupture expanded, the system was destroyed.
Wait, so then what? If it's destroyed, how is it still coming from there?
Station
oh, wow.
Stardate.
Oh, wow, that looks so cool.
That's the coordinates.
For simpler time.
Rumpel, leave. Leave, please.
You're afraid
Of what?
of me.
I mean, fair enough. You do look like a sack of potatoes. Did that make sense, what I just said? I feel like I didn't speak English just there. He looks like a sack of potatoes. That's what I meant to say.
It's a holographic simulation. It's not real, and neither are you.
Oh. You just snatched that ball.
You were the best that ever played. I know. I've played with them all.
Okay, so he's not like an old team. He's actually a new team. He's a team in the future for us.
I just thought you should know, you know, in case I do finally disappear.
Aww. Aww. So baseball just died out then. Because it took too long or something like that. But if baseball died out because it took too long, then wouldn't like sports like cricket die out and stuff, you know?
I made a connection with mine. A curious one.
Wait, this is interesting.
An affection for this ball player who died 200 years.
They're collaborating.
It ain't over till it's over.
Wait, so these guys aren't
Station log. Supplement.
then, are they?
Subspace anomaly continues to expand.
They're like actual beings or
They
something.
were only within range of the anomaly for 12 hours.
And Vulcans don't have the most active imagination.
That's true. That's true. There would be no imagination to go off of.
We should be able to contain the internal reaction this time.
And if we can't, we destroy the whole Bajoran system.
Yeah, well, it's a price you have to take to get Rumpel out of your head.
Seal it, or it's going to destroy this system anyway.
I think it's worth the risk.
I'll get on it as soon as possible. I've got my hands full right now. Clear the way.
That's the guy that I thought was Frank in like episode 4 or something. Oh my days, what?
I need emergency!
This is the first hallucination that's been scary or bad in any way.
Kira, can you read me?
What the heck?
Major Kira, report.
Is that Kira's imagination? Like, what's the deal?
What have you conjured up during all this?
Me?
I don't know about you guys, but I've always wanted to touch a Ferengi's head. Like, it looks so bumpy but smooth at the same time. He just had the camera on Quark.
Let me out of here!
Oh, what?
Space. I want to talk to him, and I mean now.
Oh, what?
How did I get in here? You put me in here.
Oh, what?
I guess I did, didn't I? No imagination indeed.
That's his imagination. That's so funny. That's actually so funny.
I know he would.
Well, if that's true, why are you still thinking about going?
Because baseball's worth dying over.
You're wondering if you can get away with it, aren't you?
Well,
Oh my god.
In the last hour alone, the rupture's expanded 27%. The rate.
That's pretty big.
7 minutes.
The roof's gotten large enough to pick up on visual scanners.
On screen.
I want to see it.
Magnify.
Oh, it looks so cool, don't you think? Send Rumpelstiltskin into the rift, please.
Alert. Fire.
Okay, okay, let's hope.
5 seconds.
Now.
Oh! Oh, is this gonna work? I doubt it.
Maybe neutralizing the pulse waves. Stand by.
Perimeter sensors are picking up a subspace.
Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well.
Off the scale.
Oh, this is not good. He's reaching for the gold. He's reaching for the gold even in this time.
Try to reroute pathways.
Life support is normal.
What if the rift is imaginary too? It's like some test or something like that.
Sensors aren't operating.
Stand by, sir.
Oh,
Lie still, lie still.
fake Dax is dying.
Dax. Dax.
Sensors are back online.
She died.
340 times larger than before.
Is
That's-
it showing any signs of...
Just a little bit larger.
Run out of ideas, friend?
When will I help?
I've always wanted a daughter.
Oh my god.
You're out of a storybook, a fairy tale.
Are you willing to give her up? To save some...
Yeah, is he gonna do this?
Dax, when did our sensors first pick up traces of the rupture?
Oh, Cisco's onto something.
So you imagine that we had a subspace rupture.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it turned out to be.
So this is imaginary.
Mr. O'Brien, drop the shields.
Sir?
There is no rupture.
This is a test or something. It's just fake.
Aye, sir.
Dude, Cisco, Cisco.
At all.
Oh, dude, this is so cool. Goodbye, Rumple.
Proton counts.
I hate Rumple.
None of this makes any sense. I mean, why did they appear in the first place? It might
I
still...
bet you're never gonna know.
Chief, take your family home. That's an order.
Cisco, Cisco.
This imagination of yours is a tough concept for us to get a handle on.
He's back.
We're on an extended mission exploring the galaxy.
Ah, so they are beings.
Was it really necessary to put the whole station in jeopardy?
But we didn't, Ben.
It was never in jeopardy.
It was your imaginations that created everything. We were just...
Oh, so it actually was in jeopardy.
We got to go.
But you haven't told us anything about your species.
I'd like to. Maybe next year.
Next year, I want this guy back. Bring him back on the show. That is the episode. Honestly, people were saying If Wishes Were Like Horses was bad. They were saying this episode was bad. I had fun. I had fun in this episode. Maybe I just like everything. Who knows? And that was my reaction to If Wishes Were Horses. And I had trouble starting out this review because If Wishes Were Horses is here, right? And the next episode, the one that I'll be watching in the next video, the first one, it's called The Forsaken. But I looked at it and I saw The Foreskin as the episode title, that I just started laughing. So, I need to like scroll so I can't see that episode name because it's pretty funny. I don't know, maybe I just have baby humor or something, but that's pretty funny. Anyways, If Wishes Were Horses was the episode that I watched, episode 15 of season 1 of Star Trek DS9, and honestly, I had a lot of fun with this episode. A lot of people were saying that this is a really bad episode, but I had fun. I didn't think this was a bad episode. I didn't think this was a great episode. I thought it was a decent episode that was a lot of fun. I don't know, I found a lot of joy with the imagination concept. I thought all the imagination creations were funny in ways and weird in other ways and cool in ways, and I hated Rumpelstiltskin, so that's something as well. And yeah, and I was also, before we get more into this episode, I also just realized there's only going to be 2 more videos before I'm done season 1, which is so crazy. Season 1 has flown by so fast. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm already into season 2 at this point, and season 1 is over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're watching this on Patreon in the extra early access, I have 2 more videos left, which is absolutely nuts to butts insane. So wow, season 1 has gone by fast, and I've really enjoyed the episodes. I'm really excited to see how this show improves in the future, because I mean, if everyone's saying season 3 and beyond is improvements on this, then I'm really excited to find out. But anyways, this episode in particular, yeah, I just liked the imagination concept. I thought that was really cool. I predicted the rift. I predicted that the rift was fake, but obviously I predicted the rift was fake like a minute or 2 minutes before it was revealed. So does that really count? I think it counts. I'm gonna say it counts. 1 point for Oliver, 0 points for Star Trek. Star Trek DS9. But yeah, I just thought that it was really interesting. I didn't know what the imagination creations were, if they were beings, if it was something to do with, I don't know, some form of gas that was escaping this rift or something like that. And it was just interesting kind of finding out that these imagination creations were actually like these beings that I'm assuming, they said that they followed a ship through the hole or something like that. So I'm assuming that they meant the wormhole, like the stable wormhole that's always open. So which means that these beings, I'm assuming, are from the Gamma Quadrant, and they are just here. They said they were exploring the world and stuff like that. I thought that was really interesting. Obviously not their true forms as well. It would be cool to see their true forms, or if there's some form of like energy being or shape-shifting energy being that can create their forms at will, because they could also teleport and stuff like that. So if they're like a not physical form entity or something, but they can create physical forms to interact with three-dimensional beings. Does that make any sense? Maybe that is what they are, but we don't know too much about them. But we do know that they were here just basically for peace. They didn't mean any harm. And I thought it was interesting that when Cisco's like, well, why did you have to try and destroy the ship? You know what I mean? To study us and stuff. But then they were like, oh, we didn't destroy your ship. That was you. And I thought that was interesting. So like this whole episode was just imagination, and how people's imaginations can build and build and build and build on top of each other, and how basically creative people can get with their imaginations. I thought it was just really fun. It was a really fun, like, they implemented the idea really well, or I thought they, maybe not really well, but they implemented the idea in a really fun way, because I was really entertained throughout this episode. I think my favorite part was Odo's imagination moment, where he doesn't really have imagination. He's actually thinks that it's like a waste of time and stuff like that, imagination. But when he looked at the security camera and you see Quark in a prison, at first I was like, hold on, did the hologram imagination people kidnap Quark? But then as it went on, I was like, oh wait, no, this is Odo's flippin' imagination. If Odo could dream of anything, imagine anything, he would imagine Quark in jail, and he put Quark there. I thought that was so funny, and he was so proud of himself too. He's like, yeah, I have imagination. I thought that was really, really good. I don't know, that was just really funny to me. But yeah, besides that, I mean, that's kind of all I have to say about this episode. I thought it was fun. I thought it was decent. I was entertained the entire way through. Keiko is back, which is really awesome. I hate it. Rumpelstiltskin, O'Brien's child, is really cute. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, then I finished season 1, which means Duet is out on season 1, and I have also started season 2 on Patreon because it's up to 3 weeks early. I'm really excited to be getting into next week's episode with The Forsaken. I just keep reading it as The Foreskin, but The Forsaken, and then Dramatis Personae, I think that's how you pronounce it, episode 16 and 17. 2 episodes before the last episode, the last 2 episodes of DS9. Does that make any sense? The second last video of season 1 that I will be doing, if that makes sense, is next week. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next Star Trek Deep Space Nine reaction.